Hi friends, this is a sad duty for me today, and if I'd had my druthers I wouldn't be making this video. I'm making this video because I invested in a company called iPro Network, and I believe that they're a Ponzi scheme. Primarily because of all the investigation I've done in trying to get my initial investment back from them. Why do I say it's a sad day or a sad task? Is because there are people employed by the iPro network that may be impacted by this video and lose their job. And so I seriously thought about what to do. Can I be 100% certain? Well, no, not really. And that's one of the reasons why I'm making this video. For other people that have had the same issue, to record what they're doing and to contact the people at iPro to let them know that you have done the same thing to them. I'm pretty sure they do know that they've done this to you. To go back to the facts that I know. Back in October, I invested $3,000, and I gave a cashier's check to Stephen Gregg, who wanted me to make it out to Nigel Dix. He never gave me any paperwork to say what to do, and I had some trouble actually getting it online even to see what my account looked like. Finally, to make things short, I said, okay, I put $3,000 in, give me back my $3,000. He says, oh, we can't do that. I said, well, okay, we'll have to find somebody to take your place. I says, okay, we'll do that. He says, okay, it's going to take a little while. A couple of weeks went by. Oh, we haven't found somebody. We found people that invested 2. We found people that invested 6. And I said, okay, why don't you get one of the 2,000 people to take my place? Okay. A couple of weeks by, oh, we couldn't find anybody. And one of the things that he told me is that after this, oh well, there's going to be a big thing coming through, and so I waited, and of course there was, but I couldn't access my coins to go cash them out. So I asked him, okay, well, where is it? And he said, oh, well, there's another delay. Finally, the price went up to 26 cents. I'd bought them. The coins were supposed to be worth at 3.5 cents. And now they were at 26, and I would have cashed them out. But they said there was a rule, okay, well, you have to switch them over to your wallet. So I said, okay, I initiated that. That didn't work for 10 days. And meanwhile, the price of iPro coins were keep on going down. So, and then I said, okay, well, we got to move them over. And he says, okay. Well, this went on, and he still kept on saying. And one day I finally went in and I said to JJ, who was running in the office, okay, stop the wallet. And he went on the computer and he stopped it within about 3 minutes. So now that Nigel keeps on saying, oh, the I can't do this. It's a mistake. Finally, he said, oh, well, this last time, he said, oh, okay, this is last Saturday. And he says, there's another problem. And so what I ended up doing was waiting until today. So this has been going on since October. Okay, so let me tell you why I think this is a Ponzi scheme. And I'll tell you what the definition of a Ponzi scheme is. Okay, at least in the stock market, and then I'll say what it is in the cryptocurrency market. A Ponzi scheme is where you induce people to buy a stock with a stated output. Okay, and then there's the Madoff scandal. For instance, the Madoff scandal said he would make 8% for people that invested. And by God, it seemed like he was always doing because he generated a report. Finally, but the Ponzi scheme, how it works is that the first investors keep getting paid the payout that they're promised. But the way that the Ponzi scheme people work is that they take investors, the new investors' money, and they pay it out to the earlier investors. It's fine as long as there's new investors. But when the new investors stop coming in and they can't make the payout, then they stop paying. Now, I invested in another company called USI Tech, and the reason I was happy to do that, and I'm still getting money from them, is that every day they paid the 1%, and they put it into an account with Coinbase. So it was a separate company. There's been other problems with that, but by and large, I'm going to do okay with them. Anyway, so why I call this a slow Ponzi scheme is that I believe iPro slows down the payment to even the original investors. And what they do is they come up with a scheme to say that, oh, we've got something great going on, and I think they're going to be doing that again. And the price will go up again. But I've been looking at the volume, and what the volume tells me is there's not much money going out because the people aren't selling them their coins because I believe they don't have them. So one of the things that I wanted to make available to people that are having this same issue is to leave a comment. I'm not going to disable the comments. And I went and looked at on YouTube, if you put in iPro Network and scam, there's another one with a guy who has a beard. I forget his name right now. I'll put that link in the description. What he had to go through. So the issue is, I believe, and they're welcome to prove me wrong if they want iPro. What it would mean they'd have to give me back the money. In which they might. They did it for the other guy because they didn't like the heat. And I'm thinking that if there's another video talking about that and people put their name on it, that Cryptopia will stop accepting their coin for trade. They're having other problems with the money getting in and out. as well. They're in New Zealand. Anyway, so I thought, okay, so I even went on Facebook and looked up Nigel's account, and he said, oh, he's had trouble and stuff like this, and this is the best thing he's ever found. And the last message from him is, oh, I'll see. Right. I'll see that I haven't got my money back. Okay, and so the reason they'll pay me out if they do that is so they can get more suckers in. So I guess I'm a sucker. And that's one of the reasons why I've been reluctant. I thought the money would be coming back. Now I don't care. So this may, if this dissuades people from buying iPro, they'll go out of business and I'll never see the money. But I figured I had a duty, even though all these people like JJ and stuff are working for the company, there's others that are suffering more than I am. So I'm going to say at the end of this, I believe that they're a slow Ponzi. They delay paying the original investors so they can scam more money from the people in iPro that invest in it new. Thank you.